the Calling Stones ready to tee it up for the Buccaneers to get this third quarter underway. 10 for the Bucks, 7 for North Mason. You've got C.J. Allen and Tommy Rennie back deep for the Bulldogs. And Stone has it teed up right in the center of the field on the 40. Stand by for the kickoff. Here's the run up and the kick. It's a low one that's going to skip all the way that Allen's going to pick up at the 15. He's going to go straight up the middle, try to get to the outside, slips one tackle, slips another, trying to get free, and gets up near the 33-yard line, and that's where the Bulldogs will take over to start the third quarter. Trail by 3, 10-3, or 10-7, excuse me. So it's 1st and 10 for North Mason. Levi Rowland goes under center. Has Dunham to the far side, Allen to the near side. And in motion is Rennie. He'll play action, pitch goes to Rennie. Off the option, Rennie speeds up to cross the 40-yard line. That's pretty close to first down. Start out the quarter for the Bulldogs. It's going to be just short. 2nd and short. Looks like less than a yard. Bulldogs going, hurry up. Waiting for the ref to set the ball, and here we go. Dunham to the far side, down to the near side. Rowland goes under center with Stromberg behind him. Marsh, that's a handoff to Stromberg. He'll power his way forward to the 45 for the first down.
First down.
So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Played almost a minute here in the third quarter. 10-7 is their score. Same formation again for the Bulldogs. Rennie goes in motion, hand up, and the pitch to Rennie. He'll speed by one guy, and we have a flag at the end of the play.
We do have a flag on the play. Gain of 2 for Tommy.
Let's just wait for this one.
Braced himself for contact.
There's a helmet to contact on the Buccaneers. So bring up another first down for North Mason. Clock is stopped with 11:01 to go in the third. We're going to mark this one off. 15-yard penalty on the Buccaneers. Brings it all the way up to the 37-yard line after that run by Rennie.
It's another Bulldog first down.
1st and 10 for North Mason on the 37-yard line of Kingston. Now wind the clock, under 11 minutes to go in the third. 10 for Kingston, 7 for North Mason. Pitch goes to Marsh. Marsh trying to get outside. He's got some running room. Bangs his way, blows through a tackle, blows through another. Is he going to get into the end zone? No, he ran out of bounds. Near the 19-yard line on the far sidelines. Just Tommy Marsh just powering over some guys. 1st and 10 for North Mason. They're going to spot that ball on the 18-yard line of Kingston. This hurry up is having an impact here. The Bulldogs are in a hurry up mode. Rowland will go under center. Look things over. Stromberger's the guy behind him. Man in motion. Back to pass. It goes rolling and off the hands of 2 receivers. For the Bulldogs, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 18. Both the receivers in the middle of the field had a hand on that. But 2nd and 10. Brendan Sherman is on the near side. And the receiver in the slot, actually. Man in motion. Oh, fumble on the pitch and falling on it.
Ball hits the turf.
Josh Becker and the Kingston says they have it, but referee says no, it's third down. So loss on the play of about 4 yards, so it's 3rd and 14 back at the 20. Actually, yes, at the 24-yard line. Clock is running with 10:15 to go here in the third quarter. 7 for Kingston, or rather, it's 10 for Kingston, 7 for North Mason. Bulldogs have the ball. First opening possession of the third quarter. Dunham and Allen are back in the ball game. Marsh is in there, takes the pitch, going to the outside on the toss to the left. He's got some blockers in front of him, powers his way past one guy, pounds his way near the 20, still on his feet inside the 5. That's a first and goal for the Bulldogs, all on Tommy Marsh's running.
Burlington on top, but not until there's another Bulldog first down.
So the Bulldogs have a first and goal on the 5-yard line. Trying to get the 3 points back in trail by 3. 9:35 and running in the third quarter. 10 for Kingston, 7 for North Mason. North Mason knocking on the door. First and goal on the 5-yard line. And a timeout by Kingston. We'll take a step aside. We'll be back in just a moment on MasonWebTV.com.
Perfect time.
Thank you for checking out MasonWebTV.com. MasonWebTV.com provides local information written by local people, giving you another source for news, sports, and weather in Mason County. MasonWebTV.com is committed and dedicated to Mason County, giving you just what you need to stay informed. We've made it as easy as possible to stay up to date with RSS feeds, and you can also like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. This is MasonWebTV.com. Check us out daily.
9:29 to go in the third quarter. 10-7. Kingston leads. North Mason has the ball with a first and goal on the 5-yard line. Hurry up offense for the Bulldogs in this quarter has been the difference here. Allen's the receiver on the near side. Top of the screen, it's Dunham. Marsh goes in motion. A handoff goes to Rennie. Rennie gets inside the 5. Maybe got a yard out of that one. A little misdirection action here, and a cross-buck handoff going to Tommy Rennie. Clock is running. 9:05 to go in the quarter. Second and goal from the 4-yard line for the Bulldogs. They trail by 3 here early in the third quarter. Roland goes under center. Got slot receivers on both sides. Man in motion is Marsh. Handoff goes to Stromberg, I believe. He's still on his feet, powering his way near the 1-yard line. And it'll be third and goal from the 1. No, actually call it the 1-foot line. It's third down coming for the Bulldogs. 8:30 and counting on the clock. Bulldogs trying to get back, get the 3 points that they left there on the field. Same formation again. Roland will go under center. Man in motion. Pitch. Oh, it's a fumble, a bad pitch, and falling on the ball is Tommy Rennie, and that brings up fourth and long from the 14-yard line. That will be 4th and 15. It's actually 4th and goal from the 15. And it looks like Aaron North is on to kick a field goal to try and tie this thing up. Looks like it's going to be a 32-yarder. 32-yard attempt for Aaron North for North Mason to try to tie this ball game. There's snap, spot, and the kick. Looks good, and it is good. We got a tie ball game with 7:24 to go here in the ball game on a 32-yard field goal by Aaron North. We'll be back. Hi folks, I'm Dietrich Allen with MasonWebTV.com. Hope you're enjoying this webcast along with all the other information you can find on MasonWebTV.com. Would you like your school or team covered by our cameras? Do you have an event that you think warrants live video coverage? Would you like to help support our efforts or just be a part of a webcast? Send me an email, Dietrich@MasonWebTV.com, and I'll see what I can do. Business owners, sponsorship packages are available. Get in on the ground floor of video news and sports webcasting with MasonWebTV.com. And we have a tie ball game again, 10-all on a 32-yard field goal by Aaron North. 7:24 to go here in the third quarter. 10-10. North has it, going to tee it up right in the center of the field at the 40.
Aaron North in the kick.
2 men deep for Kingston. Alex Barrett. And it's Alex Wynn. North has it teed up, center of the field. Got a tie ball game. Need somebody to do some stopping here. Defensively, get a turnover. North on the run up and the kick. This one's high but short. Taking it to the 28 to the 35, slipping a tackle and running into another guy and falling down. And it's number 20.
That's Michael Hendricks with the
Michael Hendricks on the return, and it's a 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers on their own. It's like a 38-yard line. $7:18 to go here in the third quarter. 10-10 is our score. Kingston, North Mason knotted up in a good one. Seems like it's been a while since we've seen the offense of the Buccaneers, and it has. And what do we have here? Timeout, North Mason. 7:18 to go here in the third quarter. 10-10 is the score. We'll step aside. We'll be right back here on MasonWebTV.com.
Seconds count. In just 30 seconds, a small fire inside your home can double in size, or an oxygen-starving seizure can kill 1 million brain cells. Seconds count. So when you call 911, take a deep breath and answer every question, starting with the very first one.
911, what is the location of your emergency?
911 needs your exact location. 911 needs to know where to go.
And the Bulldogs come out of their huddle, so as does the Buccaneers. 2 receivers to the far side for Reese and crew. Hand off. Big hole and a face mask is going to be there for
Nick Tabanero on it.
Tabanero,
With about 6.
who had the, I think somebody's going to get tagged with a face mask at the end of that play. They'll tack on another few yards on that run by Tabanero.
Personal foul face mask. Bulldogs.
Call it a personal foul, so that's 15 yards. 7:11 to go here in the third. 10-10 is the score. Wait for the referees to march this one off. We do have a score update from Shelton Foss. Shelton all over Foss. 36-0 half. So the penalty marches the Buccaneers into North Mason territory. Spot the ball on the 41-yard line.
Face mask penalty.
And
Near the first down.
it's 1st and 10 from that 41-yard line, actually. 2 receivers to the far side. I formation for Reese and company. He'll set around under. Hand it off to Tabanero. He's got some running room, but then it closes quite nicely. Only a short gain on that, maybe 3.
About 3 yards. Braun Schoenberg on stop.
I'll spot the ball. The 38-yard line of North Mason. 2nd down and 7 for the Buccaneers. Tie ball game, 10-10. 6:40 in counting on the clock. 2 receivers go to that far side for the Buccaneers. Reese will settle under center. He's got Dixon and Tabanero behind him in that I formation. And off goes to Tabanero. Met at the line of scrimmage by Aaron North, looks like. First guy there, loss on the play, makes it third and about 9 from the 40. Clock continues to run, 6:10 to go here in the third quarter. So it's third and 9 from the 40 for the Buccaneers. Tie ball game at 10 apiece. Kingston. Reese will settle under center. He's back to pass. And he's going to try and set up a screen. It's complete on the pass, but a nice hit after they get a catch by Andy Rennie. And that brings up fourth down, and it looks like maybe 8. Maybe got a yard on that one. Actually, they're going to call 4th and 7. And the ball's at the 38-yard line. Clock continues to run, 5:25 to go here in the third quarter. Two receivers on the near side this time for Reese and the Buccaneers. Tabanero's at the top of the eye. Dixon in front of him. Back to pass. Short drop. Looking over to the right. He's going to pull it down. And he's not going to get anywhere on a fourth down. The Bulldogs will take the ball over there at their own 38-yard line. But we do have a flag on the play. Going to wait till they sort this one out, too. They're going to pick up the flag, and it goes over to for North Mason. They have a 1st and 10 on their own 39-yard line. 5:04 to go here in the third quarter. 10-10 ball game. The Bulldogs are taking their time in this time. They did hurry up their first possession. They ended up with a field goal that tied things. Josh Becker checks into the offense with one of the wings. Down to the far side, Allen to the near side, rolling under center, Rennie and open. It takes the pitch, actually, and he cuts it back on the numbers. Dancing his way, still on his feet, crosses midfield and run out of bounds in Buccaneer territory. We're going to spot that ball at the 43-yard line of Kingston. Clock is stopped at 4:53 for the moment. Bulldogs back into the slower pace now, keeping the Buccaneers guessing. Rowland will bring him out of the huddle. Send Dunham to the far side. Allen to the near side. Stromberg is the guy behind Rowland. Man in motion is Becker. Handoff goes to Rennie. He'll cut it up the middle to the 40, inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. And the clock is running. 4:25 to go in the third. Now the Bulldogs go, hurry up. Rowland now looks things over, gets everybody set. Stromberg singles that back behind him. Man in motion. Stromberg takes it straight up the middle. Gets near the 35-yard line before he's pulled down. Brings up third down, and it looks like about 3. Ball spotted right short of the 35. Clock continues to run. 10-10 ball game. Allen on the near side. Man in motion is Rennie. Hand off to Stromberg. Breaking tackles, crossing the 30. Inside the 30. Brody Stromberg pounding his way forward. And they'll spot the ball at the 28-yard line of Kingston. They'll wind that clock. 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Rowland hands it off to Stromberg, straight up the middle again, powering his way inside the 25. Just hand it to Brody, hand it to Brody, hand it to Brody. Sounds like a good plan so far. Second down, and it looks like maybe 6. And we have a downed Buccaneer, and that is Dixon. Trainers come out, trying the 10-2. Dixon. 3:16 to go in the third. And Dixon's up.
How about big hand for Aaron Dixon?
Aaron Dixon will try it off on his own power, maybe just add a little stinger, or maybe a Charlie horse, maybe even just count as the wind knocked out of him. We don't know. He's up off turf, and here come the Bulldogs with a 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line of Kingston. Rollins under center. McIntosh takes it from the handoff, powering his way near the 20.
Victor McIntosh.
Victor getting in there, getting some running time for Stromberg, who's sitting out a couple of plays. Yeah, brings up 3rd and short for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs back in that hurry up. Dunham and Allen are the receivers. Rolling the quarterback. McIntosh, the guy behind him. Handoff goes to McIntosh. Nope, Rowan will keep it, and he's just going to be swallowed under. Loss on the play on that one. Maybe got some forward progress to 21. So it's 4th down for the Bulldogs.
4th and 4 for the Bulldogs.
And the Bulldogs are going to go for it. Tommy Rennie's back in there for North Mason with a 4th and 4 on the 21 of Kingston. 2:08 and counting on the clock. 3rd quarter. And now what do we have here?
That's the first down marker.
Buccaneers, a little confusion there. Trying to get that guy off the field now. We'll get ready to go. McIntosh is a single setback. Rainey goes in motion. He'll take the pitch going to the left. Cuts it up the numbers. Dives forward, still on his feet. Gets inside the 15 near the 10-yard line before he's brought down. 1st down for North Mason. 1:53 in counting of the 3rd quarter. North Mason trying to punch it in here. Trying to get the lead. They haven't had a lead all night. Been close a couple of times. Let's see if they can't execute this trip down. They'll spot the ball on the 12-yard line. Clock is running with 1:45 to go in the 3rd quarter. 10-10 ball game. North Mason knocking on the door. They have a 1st and 10 from the Kingston 12. Rowan taking his time. Hands it off, and there's a fumble on the play, but there's whistles before the play developed. I believe it's going to be a false start on North Mason. But offsides is called on Kingston, so that'll bring up a 1st and 5 from the 7-yard line now. So it is going to be 1st and 5 from the 7-yard line for North Mason. Wind the clock with 1.5 minutes to go in the quarter. Bulldogs knocking on the door, trying to get the first lead of the night. Levi Rowland goes under center with Stromberg behind him. Hands it off Stromberg. He'll dive inside the 5. Brings 2nd down and short. Tommy Rennie back in for Andy Rennie. Clock is running with 1 minute and counting in the 3rd quarter. 10-10 ball game. North Mason has the ball on the Kingston 4-yard line with a 2nd and 2. Rowland goes under center. Stromberg behind him. Hands off to Stromberg. Stromberg dives over the pile and should get close to the 1st down. It'd be a 1st and goal from the 1-yard line for the Bulldogs. 35 seconds. And actually, no, they're not going to give him the 1st down. Oh, they do give him the 1st down. Finally get an indication. It's a 1st and goal from the 1-yard line for the
After that game,
Bulldogs.
Bulldog 1st down. 1st and goal, Bulldogs.
So let's see, it'll be a handoff to Stromberg over the middle. Stromberg takes it, stops at the line of scrimmage, powers his way in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. North Mason takes their first lead of the night with 25 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. And they're up 16-10. A point after coming. Aaron North is in there to pick the point after.
Hey, 3rd and 1. What should we do?
Waiting for the point after attempt. 25 seconds to go in the third. Here's snap, spot, and the kick.
Spiral.
And it is good. So the Bulldogs have taken the lead for the first time tonight, leading 17-10 here on MasonWebTV.com.
Hey business owners, it's not too late to get your business featured on MasonWebTV.com. You can advertise in a webcast, just on the website, or both. If you choose a webcast, it's $30 per game, and that gets you free 30-second commercials. If you're looking for a more consistent way to advertise, then a banner ad on MasonWebTV.com is just what you need. For $75 a month, you will get a static place on the front page and a rotating banner on every other page. We also have special deals. If you want both, contact MasonWebTV.com for details.
And an impressive drive with a little mix of hurry up in traditional huddles. And the Bulldogs get the lead with 17-10 with 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. And now North Mason's going to kick it off to the Buccaneers. Aaron North is teed up at the center of the field. At the 40. There we go. This one's a high spiraling kick that is taken at the 5. Now to the 10-15, trying to get outside and stopped right there at across the 15.
Only out to the 15. Whole bunch of bevy of Bulldogs.
That was Alex Wynn on the return, I believe. Didn't get very far. But the Buccaneers will start out on their own 16-yard line, 1st and 10, trailing by 7 with 18 seconds to go here in the quarter. So Reese will send 2 receivers to the near side. They're kind of bunched on the hash mark. That traditional I formation. A handoff. Is it Tabanero with the carry? No, actually.
Hey, Bob. I think he's got birds flying around.
I don't know who that number 24 is. Apologize for that. It's not on my roster. And the quarter does run out, so we head to the final 12 minutes of this ball game with North Mason leading 17-10. MasonWebTV.com.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money.
Attention singers, musicians, and all types of bands. Would you like to get some exposure? Not that type of exposure.
Get out.
Wrong again. How would you like to have your music featured on Mason Web TV? We play music before our webcasts and also at halftime of our sporting events. All you have to do is send an MP3 of your original music to music@masonwebtv.com and we'll add it to our programming. The Bieber did it via the internet. Why can't you? That's music@masonwebtv.com.
So we have 12 minutes to go in the ball game. 17 for North Mason, 10 for Kingston. The Buccaneers have the ball. Second and 11 from their own 15-yard line. Far into the field from our position, which is about the 35-40. Pass going out to the flat on the outside. It's complete in the first down run up to the 30-yard line. Pass was completed to Carlton. Nathan Carlton on the catch in the run, and it's 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers. Going to spot the ball at the 30-yard line. 31-yard line, looks like. Same formation with Wynn at the top of the eye. Back to pass he goes. Throw again. Same Carlton with a catch at the 35. And down he's pulled after spinning backwards for a while. But they're going to spot it with a 5-yard gain. And it'll be 2nd and 5. Actually, make it 2nd and 6. To the 35-yard line. 11:30 to go in the ball game. Buccaneers break the huddle. Reese goes under center, same formation as last time. And got movement on the Buccaneer front line at the left side. That'll march it back 5 yards.
False start.
The false start.
Move the ball back 5 more yards.
So that'll mark the ball at the 30. Make it 2nd and 11. Clock is wound up. 11:10 to go in the ball game now. Bulldogs lead by 7, 17-10. Buccaneers have the ball. Reese will go under center. He'll send 2 receivers to the far side, wide side of the field. Back he goes to pass. Looks over that direction. Throws it out. It's complete and caught and immediately tackled on the outside, out of frames. Pardon me. Gets back the penalty yards. Maybe one more. Spotted at the 36-yard line, 3rd down and 5. Clock is running with 10:35 to go in the game. Buccaneers taking their time. Reese will send the 2 receivers to the far side again. I formation. He'll settle under center. Yeah, an encroachment call there on the Bulldogs. Tabanero's back in the lineup for the Bucks, but that penalty should give him pretty close to his first down. That is a first down. Spot the ball at the 43-yard line, it looks like. 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers with 10 minutes, 13 seconds to go here in the game. 7-point lead for the Bulldogs, 17-10. I formation again. Hand off to Tabanero. Tabanero hits the pile there, and he gets a couple. He's across the 45.
I'm sorry, that's Nick Tabanero. Gain of 3.
And it'll be 2nd down and 7. We'll kind of spot the ball at the 46-yard line. 2nd down and 7. Clock is running with 9:50 to go in the ball game. So Reese will settle under center again. Receivers on each side. Tabanero on top of the eye. He'll take the handoff. He's tripped up in the backfield. I think he ran into somebody's foot and fell down. Did no gain on that, so that'll bring up 3rd and 7 from the 46. Buccaneers kind of stalling here, late going. $9:15 and counting in the game clock. 17 for North Mason, 10 for Kingston. The Buccaneers have the ball. Reese will go under center again. Have receivers on both sides. Little play action. Trying to set up a screen. Reese throws it into the dirt in front of Dixon. Incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down. So it'll be 4th and 7 from the 46-yard line.
Raymond Hill and North. Pressure.
Dunham and Rennie will go back. Tommy Rennie, Brandon Dunham back deep to receive the kick.
Brandon Dunham. Tommy Rennie deep for the Bulldogs.
Standing about the 21 for Rennie and 25 for Dunham. Waiting for the snap for the punt. There it is. Kick is high and spiraling, and Dunham will call fair catch at the 19-yard line. And that's where the Bulldogs will take over with 8:50 to go in the ball game. and they lead by 7. So you can pretty much imagine that the Bulldogs are going to try and run as much clock here as possible. There's a 1st and 10 from the 19. Their own 19. Holding on to a 7-point lead with 8:50 to go here in the ball game. Bulldogs break the huddle. Stromberg is a single setback behind Roland. And off Stromberg, straight up the middle, powering his way for a couple yards, across the 20, called to 21. 2nd and 8 coming. Clock is running with 8:40 to go in the ball game. Oh, the Bulldogs are going hurry-up offense here. Dunham and Allen are the receivers. Dunham's in the slot on the near side. Allen on the far side. Stromberg, a single setback behind Roland. He's under center. Man in motion. Handoff actually goes to, actually is a keeper on the option. And big hole as Tommy Marsh gets around outside and runs out of bounds. First down run, however.
14 on the play. That's now the Bulldogs' first down.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line for the Bulldogs. Clock is stopped with 8:14 to go in the game. $17 for North Mason, 10 for Kingston. Bulldogs have the ball. Roland goes under center. Man in motion is Rennie. Hand off to Stromberg. No, it's another pitch out. It goes to Rennie. Rennie off the outside. He's got a lot of running room. He's trying to stay in bounds, and he manages to stay in bounds. He's cut down near the 35 of Kingston. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Now the Bulldogs' first down.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 35 of the Buccaneers of the Bulldogs. Taking the time, clock is should be running here. 8:05 to go in the ball game. Rolling under center. Rennie in motion. And off to Stromberger up the middle. He's still on his feet, and he's inside the 20-yard line for another first down for North Mason.
And another Bulldog first down.
Under 8 minutes to go here in the ball game. Gonna spot the ball
Bobby Reese
on the 17-yard line of Kingston. Clock is running. Substitutions in there. Brody Stromberg. Andy Renini for... we got a flag before the play goes on.
Flag on the play.
Let's see what this call is all about. The dead ball foul and a penalty on Kingston.
Penalty against Kingston. 12 men on the field.
Not too many men on the field for the Buccaneers. And it looks like we have a timeout. Nope, they're going to pick up the flag. No penalty, and a timeout is called by Kingston. So we had 7:43 to go here in the ball game. 17 for North Mason, 10 for Kingston. We'll be back in just a moment here on MasonWebTV.com.
Kingston used a timeout instead of having the penalty.
Hi folks, I'm Dietrich Allen with MasonWebTV.com. Hope you're enjoying this webcast along with all the other information you can find on MasonWebTV.com. Would you like your school or team covered by our cameras? Do you have an event that you think warrants live video coverage? Would you like to help support our efforts or just be a part of a webcast? Send me an email, Dietrich@MasonWebTV.com, and I'll see what I can do. Business owners, sponsorship packages are available. Get in on the ground floor of video news and sports webcasting with MasonWebTV.com.
And we're back with a 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line for the Bulldogs. Way outside is Brandon Dunham. And it's a handoff to Stromberg straight up the middle there. He gets 2. Running clock and chewing up yards. 2nd down and 8. at the 15-yard line for North Mason. Clock is running with 7:25 to go in the ball game. Marsh, McIntosh, and North come in for the Bulldogs. Join that huddle. C.J. Allen will go to the far side. Dunham will go wide to the near side here on the numbers. Rolling under center. Man in motion is North. Fumble on the exchange, and diving on it is Rowland. So it'll be third down and 7 from the 15-yard line. Clock is running. We're 6:45 and counting. Bulldogs are going to kind of tighten up the formation this time. Make it slot receivers. McIntosh single setback. Man in motion is Marsh. He'll take the pitch, come into the left side, avoid one tackle in the backfield. Get to the 20, actually. He'll lose some yardage, and down he goes, and they'll bring up 4th and long for the Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs are back out there with a 4th, and it looks like 12 at the 20. And the Bulldogs looks like they're going to go for it. On a 4th and 12. From there, spot the ball on the 18-yard line of Kingston. Nope, they're going to kick one. North is in there to kick another one. This one is going to be 36 yards. And a timeout on the field.
Official timeout on the play.
This will be a 36-yard attempt for Aaron North. There's a spot in the kick. It's got the distance. Is it on target? It is, and another field goal. That one's a 36-yard field goal for Aaron North, and the Bulldogs extend their lead to 20-10 with 5:38 to go here in the ball game. We'll be back in just a moment here at MasonWebTV.com.
Thank you for checking out MasonWebTV.com. MasonWebTV.com provides local information written by local people, giving you another source for news, sports, and weather in Mason County. MasonWebTV.com is committed and dedicated to Mason County, giving you just what you need to stay informed. We've made it as easy as possible to stay up to date with RSS feeds, and you can also like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. This is MasonWebTV.com. Check us out daily.
Yeah, North just extended the Bulldog lead to 10 points. It's 20-10 now, and North is teeing it up at the center of the field at the 40. Got some sirens going out in the parking lot. The sheriff's office is off doing their thing. So 5:38 to go in the ball game. Bulldogs have 20. Kingston has 10. And here's Aaron North in the run-up on the kickoff. That one he's going to angle high to the 30s, picked up by one of the upmen and tackled right at the 40-yard line. And there's just a massive push. Maybe got to the 41. That's where the Buccaneers will take over, trailing by 10. So it is a 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Actually, they're going to spot it right at the 40 for the Buccaneers. See what they could do in the last 5 minutes, 32 seconds. Receivers on each side. I formation for Rarisa. Go under center. He'll do a little handoff to Tabanero. Jumps around, gets to the 45 before he's spun down, and a late flag. And Tommy Marsh is slow to get up. And Tommy Marsh is rolling on the turf there. I think he might have taken a hit where it doesn't go very well. 5:24 to go here in the ball game. 24 North Mason, 10 for the Buccaneers, and a penalty on the Bulldogs. A face mask, that is. That'll add on to the 5-yard run from Tabanero. And they're still tending to Tommy Marsh down there on the field. He's up. Gonna come out for a play or two. He's under zone power.
Well, a big hand for Tommy Marsh for fourth.
He's making his way to the sidelines under zone power. So we're going to march off the personal foul on the face mask, and that will put the Buccaneers up to the 40-yard line of North Mason, and then they have a 1st and 10 from that spot. 5:24 to go here in the ball game. 10-point lead for North Mason. The Buccaneers have the ball. 20-10 is the score. Two receivers to the far side for Reese formation. Tabanero's in there as well. Back to pass. It goes Reese. He's going to throw it. Got a man there. It's complete. And he's nice open field tackle by Dunham inside the 10 near the 5-yard line. And the Buccaneers are at 1st and goal.
Brendan Dunham on stop for the Bulldogs.
So it's 1st and goal from the 5 for the Buccaneers, trailing by 10 points. And Reese will bring him up. Receiver on each side, I formation. And off to Tabanero. He's going to get inside the 5 near the 2-yard line before he's pulled down. Be 2nd and goal from the 2. Tabanero. Sneaky guy. Speedy guy. And 2nd down. Clock is running with 4:45 to go in the ball game. 20 for North Mason, 10 for Kingston. The Buccaneers are knocking on the door with a 2nd and goal from the 2. Hand off to Tabanero, and he is stopped by Tommy Rennie. And a loss on that play. 3rd down and goal from the 5 now. Clock is continuing to run with 4:20 and counting. Buccaneers have a 3rd and goal from the 5. High formation again with a receiver on each side. Back to pass goes Reese. He'll pump fake looking to the end zone. Throws to the end zone. Incomplete, just out of frame there and out of bounds. It's a 4th and goal from the 5. Under 4 minutes to go on the clock here in the ball game.
4th and goal.
Clock is stopped with 3:58 to go in the game. And there's a field goal attempt. This is going to be a 22-yarder by Colin Stone. 22-yard field goal attempt by Stone. There's the spot, the kick. That one's good. So tack on another 3 for the Buccaneers. It's a 23-yard field goal. And it gives the Bulldogs, so cuts into the Bulldog lead, cuts it down to 7. It's 20-13 with 3:54 to go in the ball game here on MasonWebTV.com.
That's low.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. Stop the texts. Stop the wrecks. Visit us at When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money.
Bulldogs are out that away for the kickoff. It's 20-13. Buccaneers are trying to cut into this lead as they did cut it down to 7 after trailing by as many as 10. And they're out there to kick it back to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs are kind of looking more for a onside kick or a shorter kick because there's about a 20-yard gap between C.J. Allen and Tommy Rennie, and the up guys are standing on their 30. And it looks like the Bucks are going to go for an onside kick possibly here. As Colin Stone has it teed up center of the field at the 40. See what he does. Yep. Nope, he's going to kick that one, and I think we're going to get an offsides on the Bucks. It's a high kick. That was a pretty good form for an onside kick. They're going to march it backwards, though. There's offsides on Kingston, and that'll march him back 5 yards, and they'll do it again. They can still go for that onside kick. We'll find out. Stone will get in there and go meet with his teammates to discuss what they're going to do on this kickoff. Here we go from the 35 now. Stone will tee it up the center of the field. So let's see what Stone's going to do this time. It's pretty good kicking in this ball game. It's not usual for a high school game. This one's going to be a high end-over-end kick that's going to be picked up at the 30 by Allen. He gets to the 40, 45, 50. Can he do it again? No, he's cut down at the midfield stripe. And we almost thought we had another return for a touchdown from C.J. Allen, and he looks a little shaken up that time. Getting out of the pack there. Nope, he's just disappointed he couldn't break another one loose. He had 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown last week in the loss to Bremerton. He's had some decent run backs, but he hasn't broken one yet. And they're going to spot the ball at the 45 of Kingston with 3:47 to go here in the ball game. North Mason leads by 7, 20-13. Levi Rowland goes under center. Hands it off. Nope, he's going to keep it, and he's going to pitch it. Bad pitch, and falling on the ball is... that was Andy Rennie who fell on that ball, took a hit after the shot. No flag on that. And Andy's standing up, holding his back a little bit. Tommy Marshall will come in. McIntosh will come in. The Bulldogs have a second, and it looks like 17 from their 48. 3:15 and counting on the clock. 7-point lead for the Bulldogs. They have the ball. Allen will go far to the wide to the far side. Dunham on the near side. Man in motion. That's Marsh. Hand off to Rennie. And the Buccaneers didn't get faked out on that one. A little bit of loss on play on that one. They bring a third and 17, maybe 18. Yep, they're going to mark it back a yard. And the Buccaneers call a timeout. So we'll step aside for a short bit. 2:55 to go in the ball game. 20 for North Mason. 13 for Kingston. And the Bulldogs will have the ball on a 3rd and long when we come back.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. Stop the texts. Stop the wrecks. Visit us at stoptextstoprex.org.
"7,000 students drop out every school day. That's a line of desks more than 4 miles long. Keep students in school. Visit boostup.org and take the first step."
2:55 to go in the ball game. 3rd and 19 for the Bulldogs. And we have a whistle before we get the play started here. And now we'll get this thing underway. C.J. Allen and Brandon Dunham are the split receivers, or the receivers in the slot. Going in motion is Andy Rennie. He gets the toss, and he is cut down before getting a full head of steam, and that'll be a negative play again, and that'll bring 4th down in about 22. And the Bulldogs will be forced to punt it away on a 4th down. They'll spot the ball on the North Mason 44-yard line. 43-yard line. And there's a punt on there. And a punt that's high. Nice punt. It's going to hit at the 35, take a Bulldog bounce, go all the way into the 25, and that's where it'll be downed. And that's where the Buccaneers will start this drive with 2:06 to go in the ball game, trailing by a touchdown. They'll start out on their own 24-yard line. Clock is stopped with 2:06 to go. We'll spot the ball right in the middle of the field at the 24. And the Bucs will send two receivers to the near side here. I formation again. And an arrow in there on the rollout and a pass. Oh, intercepted by C.J. Allen. Stepped in the passing lane, got his feet in bounds, and it's a turnover. The Bulldogs get the ball right back. Nice anticipation by C.J. Saw it all the way, stepped right in front of it, and the turnover, and the Bulldogs have the ball on the Buccaneers' 26-yard line. 1st and 10 with 2:01 to go.
1st and 10 from the 26-yard line.
North Mason leads by 7. 20-13. And they have the ball deep in Buccaneer territory. Levi Rowland goes under center. Brody Stromberg's by behind him. Hand off to Brody. And he'll just power his way to the 25. Buccaneers are looking for that handoff to Stromberg. Running some clock here with 1:48 and counting in the ball game. Ball is at the 25. It's called 9.5. Bulldogs not in any hurry here. Levi Rowland looks things over. Clock is running at 1:25. And off. No, Rowland will keep it. Stopped in the backfield. Didn't go with the pitch, just held onto it, and he's knocked down after a loss of a couple of yards there. It'll bring up a 3rd down, and it looks like it might be 13. Ball's back at the 28-yard line, 1:05 to go in the ball game. A minute now in counting. Bulldogs taking their time. Brandon Dunham comes to the near side. C.J. Allen to the far side. Brody Stromberg, the single setback behind Levi Rowland. Andy Renning to the right. He goes in motion. Hand off to Stromberg. He's going up the middle. He's breaking at the tackles, and he's powering his way inside the 20.
All the way to about the 16-yard line.
Yeah, it's pretty close to a 1st down at the 16-yard line. Let's see what the spot is. And there's a flag on the play at the end of the play. Let's see what this call is. And it's a hit on the head here on the Buccaneers, so that'll give the Bulldogs a 1st down. 21 seconds to go, and it shouldn't about do it here. Let's see what the referee's going to do here. .21 seconds to go in the ball game. A hit to the head on the Buccaneers. That gives the Bulldogs a 1st down. And that will put the ball inside the 10. And it's 21 seconds to go here. And victory is about at hand for the Bulldogs. All they really have to do is take a knee, I believe. Levi Rowland will go under center. And he'll just grab it and go forward. Get inside the 5, fighting his way inside the 5. 15 seconds and counting here. That'll be a 2nd and goal. The Bulldogs will not run another play here as they
Bulldogs, enjoy your homecoming.
And the homecoming win for North Mason, 20-13. come from behind victory here tonight over Kingston. So the Bulldogs will now go to, let's see, that's 3-2 on the season, 2-1 in the Olympic League. The Buccaneers will drop to 2-1 in the Olympic League as well, and they go to 2-3 overall. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back to wrap this webcast up. North Mason comes from behind to beat Kingston 20-13 on MasonWebTV.com.
I'll call it a sports complex building that was attached to the softball field. Fully involved when we got here.
You can either sign that or not. I'm leaving the others. That's what I think of it. Steve Bloomfield.
Do solemnly swear?
Solemnly swear.
We are therefore unwilling to comply with the board's October 31st, 2011 request to submit 8.5% budget cuts.
The reality is, when I took office 12 years ago almost, I took an oath of office to uphold the laws of the state of Washington and the United States.
It's our belief when the heat on the porch got significant enough, it just broke that glass, blew the door out. And when the glass broke out, it essentially sucked the fire into the house.
Rebound pulled down by Paget for Shelton. He'll get it to Fisher. 20 seconds to go. And Fisher lost it. Sandquist comes up with a miss the layup. The rebound is tapped up to the top of the key, and Bielik get a three-pointer!
Two receivers on the near side. In the shotgun goes Green. Comes the blitz. Green will just pull it down and run with it straight up the middle. Get out to the outside. He's going to go again all the way for the score. One guy to beat. Can Deercup get him in the goal line? Not quite. Touchdown, Red Devils.
Pitch on the way to Brown. There's a swing and a drive deep to center field. It's going. It's gone. It's a home run. It's a grand slam home run for Marissa Brown and the Bulldogs.
The 2011 Grand Marshal of the 4th Festival Parade, John Tarrant, the Mayor of Shelton.
To those who have and will continue to serve and protect us, especially to those here present, a profound thank you.
And the final at Phil Bew Stadium, the North Mason Bulldogs come from behind to beat Kingston 20-13 on homecoming night. And behind the leg of Aaron North, he hit 2 field goals, one from 36, the other from 32. C.J. Allen took a pass, 43 yards for a touchdown. Pass from Levi Rowland to get the scoring started. And also on there, Brody Stromberg dove in from 1 yard out to give the Bulldogs their other touchdown. So as mentioned, the North Mason Bulldogs go to 3-2 on the season, 2-1 in the Olympic League. The Buccaneers drop to 2-3 on the season. That would be 2-1 in the Olympic League. Our next webcast, unfortunately, is not until October 26th when the Sequim Wolves come to Phil Pugh Stadium, and we'll be on the air about 6:45 on that night. And we'll keep you updated on all the action for the Bulldogs who do hit the road next week. And the last report, let's see here on Shelton and Foss. Well, the High Climbers are all over the Falcons, and it is a final 48-8, or 43-8 was the final score there. Shelton all over Foss tonight in Shelton. So thanks for tuning us in, and we'll see you on the 26th of October at MasonWebTV.com.